today, and we'll continue to find, again, some fairly chilly readings overspreading the upper Midwest and on into the Great Lakes with time. There's your Monday temperatures, but a dramatic cool down as we head on into Tuesday and certainly into Wednesday as we see some temperatures getting a little closer to what we'd expect for this time of the year. That's it. That's a look at the next 7 days, taking you into a brand new year. When we return, we're going to see what's happening currently, see if there's any trouble spots out there for your travels. We'll be right back.
When it comes to traditional luxury, it's anything but more of the same. Introducing the all-new 2000 Bonneville. When supercharged, it's one of the world's most powerful sports sedans. More luxury, more attitude. The all-new 2000 Bonneville by Pontiac.
Your car is gonna freeze all night. It won't start unless you fight.
Before your gas line turns to ice, pour in a beaker of new Prestone Cold Start fuel additive. It works double time to fight gas line freeze and clean your fuel injectors. From the cold weather specialists, now cold starting protection. New Prestone Cold Start.
Hit me with your best shot.
Get in the Prestone zone so nothing can stop you now. Log on to Prestone.com for winter driving tips from the Winter Car Care Leader.
Do you suffer from low back or hip pain morning after morning? Medical experts agree a pillow between your legs could be the best solution. But what a hassle. Too big, goes flat. Introducing the Contour Leg Pillow to give you relief without the hassle. Look, no leg support can put strain on the hips, knees, and pushes your lower back out of alignment. But the Contour Leg Pillow comfortably supports, restoring natural alignment. Relax back muscles, relieve strain on hips, knees, and joints. The curve fits your leg so it comfortably stays with you all night. Call now to get lower back, hip, and knee comfort with the Contour Leg Pillow. Now only $14.95, and will include the world-famous Contour Pillow for head, neck, and shoulder comfort, a $20 value free. That's a $40 head-to-toe comfort value for just $14.95.
Call 1-800-458-9992 to order the leg pillow and get the Contour Pillow free. That's 1-800-458-9992.
Right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Time is ticking away. The year 2000 is almost here. Everything is ready to go in Times Square. It's a clear but cool night in the Big Apple for the big ball to drop. And in a few moments, we're going to look back at the biggest weather events of 1999, from blizzards to hurricanes. Hello and welcome to Weather Center, sponsored by Boost Bar. I'm Sharon Resulton.
And I'm Nick Walker. Thanks for joining us. The new year already arriving in many parts of the world. Let's take a look. And in one of those areas where we're seeing midnight 2000, It's already a new year in the Cape Verde Islands. Clear skies and 72 degrees. So, how about the midnight forecast for where you are? We'll have the answer ahead.
That's right, we sure will. First off, though, we are going to say goodbye to the 20th century, and we wanted to take a look back at the landmark achievements in weather science over the last millennium. And we're going to do it in the form of a quiz. For example, do you know when the first barometer was invented? We're going to have the answer a little later on in this Weather Center. First, we want to show you some current conditions across the U.S. Lots of you getting prepared for the big festivities as the clock strikes midnight. And in the Northeast, the weather is going to hold up for you. Sure, there's a little bit of green on the radar satellite imagery here, but this green is really just some light snow. In fact, really just some flurries. Nothing that should cause you too many problems. Messina reporting some flurries right now, and in through the Adirondacks. Very scenic for you on this New Year's Eve, isn't it, if you were to look out the window. Heading southward toward New York City, conditions are dry. They will remain that way, but they are going to be on the chilly side. So again, if you're heading out, we can't stress enough, please, please, please bundle up. It may not seem that cold when you first walk out the door, but if you're spending a considerable amount of time outdoors, you're going to want to have that extra pair of socks on, I think. Again, there's a look at the snow heading into upstate New York. Nothing that's going to cause you any real big travel concerns here. The cool air is really the biggest event in this region, with the coldest air locked up across northern New England. But we've had some temperature drops over the past 24 hours. Considerably cooler in Boston, about 13 degrees colder than you were this time last night, and 8 degrees colder in and around New York City. That leaves you with 37 degrees reported at LaGuardia Airport, 31 around Boston, 46, not too bad in and around Washington, D.C., but certainly still jacket weather here. Taking you into the upper Midwest, again, we'll find another Arctic boundary. Snow associated with that, but that too is all light. Had some snow in through the Arrowhead of Minnesota, now stretching into portions of upper Michigan. Again, temperatures here are a big part of the story, but not so cold, at least not when you consider where you should be for this time of the year. 33 degrees around Chicago, not bad, and 39 in Minneapolis. And when you consider that your typical high is only in the upper 20s, and you're still well above that high temperature, well, you're talking about some fairly comfortable air until you factor in the winds, and it is a bit breezy, bringing your wind chills down to 20 in Minneapolis and 15 in Green Bay. That Arctic boundary kind of flirting with you around International Falls, leaving you on the chilly side with temperatures around 11 above. Well, a lot of the snow appears to be ending and stretching on into the UP of Michigan now, so things are quieting down across the northern Great Lakes region. We're going to take a look a bit further southward and westward now with Nick.
Let's take a look at the southeast, which has been looking mild all day long. Some clouds over much of the southeast and a little bit of fog developing, but this low here spinning a bit of moisture up from the Gulf, providing just a few little light rain showers, and I do mean light, even probably not even enough to warrant taking an umbrella out for the activities tonight. Wherever you are, hope you have a great last few hours of 1999. 57 right now in Atlanta. Mild weather there. Mild weather at Birmingham. And look at Miami, 72 degrees right now. As a matter of fact, we're in the 80s in South Texas. We're at 68 right now at Brownsville, 59 in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Clear skies over much of Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and even portions of Georgia and the Carolinas too. But in the southern regions here, more clouds and a chance of a few light rain showers or even just a few sprinkles. A few sprinkles possible tomorrow morning in northern Georgia, Tennessee, portions of the Carolinas too, but not really going to amount to a whole lot. The temperatures are really going to be the big story, and the temperatures are mild and will remain well above the average as we get toward tomorrow. In the west, maybe a little bit below the average in some areas, but it has been wet around Los Angeles and also around the Pacific Northwest. We've seen not only rain, but also some snow in some portions of western and eastern Washington. Make that the Cascades. I guess that counts as western Washington. But around Spokane, folks are enjoying themselves. As you can see, these kids enjoying the final days of their winter break. They went sledding. Several inches of snow hit the city. But in parts of Washington, the Olympics and Cascades, elsewhere in the state, they're getting a lot more than just a few inches. As a matter of fact, in the Cascades here, expect to see anywhere between a foot to a foot and a half of new snow during the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow. And just a little heads up, it's going to continue all the way through the weekend and into